Arlott
as soon as possible.
I think the Arlott is a risk. As good of a hero as he is, he's one of those, you're either great or you're chocolate, you know?
Arlott's a FCAP choice. Yeah, I don't chalk it up the SRG to do that.
And then there's also the Angela, which I think will most likely be on FCAP. Unless SRG takes it, but yeah, I think it's more of an FCAP hero. SRG will want to go for the Harith, yep, together with Musa. Yep.
Harith Musa.
You it.
This early, huh?
Yeah. Harabusa. And then, in this case, you want to pick up the Minotaur as soon as possible for FCAP because that was always banned by SRG. Answers this Hayabusa for sure. At the same time, you want to secure your EXP late. Honestly, the fact that Yu Zhong has always been let go by both teams kind of surprises me at this point, especially because there's always like Hayabusa on the other side.
Mm-hmm. All right, now we have a player quote coming in from Kyle TZ. I don't think SRG is any easier. We just want to focus on winning, not our opponent. And Wolf, like you said,
yep,
Minotaur picked up as well as the Arlott. Both of you guys get a point each.
Thanks.
Connection.
The points are made up, by the way, so
yeah,
they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Do you pick up the Ruby now if you are, or the Cho for SRG?
The fact that both are available and neither are a flex means FCAP won't ban both. So I think you can still get away with either. I don't think they want to pry that pick here.
Yeah, that's also true. So
they're fine. You know, SRG is comfortable. They're uncomfortably comfortable.
Yeah.
Like they have so much left in the pocket that it's FCAP who's thinking, even if it's SRG's turn to pick.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Maybe a Borg.
I'm not comfortable.
Maybe you want to go Borg. Oh, okay. Very nice.
Okay. I need to ask the casters, what do you guys think of the opener coming in from SRG, having the Hayabusa Harith as well as the Lilia?
I don't know about you boys here, but even between me and Mirko, we were thinking like whether or not that Lilia pick should have been Yu Zhong.
Yeah, for sure. I thought for sure it was going to be Yu Zhong, right? Because for Falcons AP Brand, they rarely do this, but they actually reveal the Minotaur and the Arla instantly. No flex onto the Arla anymore. So I thought for sure SRG wanted to give Cram that winning matchup to just snowball in the game.
Hey, you know, maybe they're just like, you know what, Stormy, it's your time to shine, and maybe there's a secret EXP pick, or just go back to something like a CC, who knows.
The good thing about getting the Lilia is that it definitely challenges Fuse hero pool. So they ban the Phoveus, and then what, they're going to ban Farsa next?
I didn't think it was possible to choke off you, man. Not like this.
Well, that's also true.
That's amazing. All right, they take out the Cho. Am I getting my words? Just take out the Cho in their own because the Tigreal's still out there. Never mind.
We did say that it could be the Cho as the third pick for SRG, but it was banned out. There's also that Yu Zhong that we keep on talking about because it's a very strong pick. But then again, they can fourth pick it if ever.
Yeah, I also think they'd rather let the Ruby through than the Tigreal. So they'll ban out the Tigreal.
Yes.
Tigreal was so good last game, so I think that would be best for FCAP.
What about the Aurora ban here?
For
oh, Moskov. Oh, forgot about Moskov.
All right.
So probably going to pick up the Claude later?
It depends if they want to... it depends on the fourth pick. If this is Tigreal, then I think that FCAP will just go for a utility pickup, maybe like a Baksha, for example. That's the Borg that I also thought will be picked up. SRG skipped on that. But yeah, I think the Lilia still is a stronger pick. That means that Yu Zhong is still available. Great hero for Cram. Apart from that, what else are you looking for? Maybe a Barrett's actually for Mr. Cram, which also negates like a potential for a utility pickup. Also Edith. So I'm thinking Edith or Barrett's here. Grok instead.
Haven't seen Yums on this Grok for a while. It's been banned out quite a few times.
It denies the Claude. You cannot pick Claude here. It's Lilia and Grok. You don't want to pick up the Claude for FCAP. You might be forced for, what, Beatrix?
And it nullifies these two CC-heavy picks early on.
Yeah.
SRG has a lot of prior here.
Doesn't care.
Wait, how about a Nathan for FCAP and then get a wave clear hero, like a Vexana?
Sounds good. Sounds right. Casters, what do you think?
Faramis.
Now that you see Falcons AP Brand full lineup, what do you guys feel about the draft?
There you go. I mean, I just want to say that Yu Zhong will 100% come through for SRG now, right? Because We were expecting it to come out a lot sooner. I don't know if they don't go Yuzong, because like Yuzong just fits perfectly here, and they already have the Grok, they got Lilia, they got full mid Prio, so even the Faramis will get punished.
How about Lapu?
I don't know. I'm even thinking about FCAP at this point. The way that they're going to be playing their comp is heavily around just like team fighting strong, right? So like good luck to both of these teams at the end of the day.
I like the Lapu shout out.
Yeah, I don't like the Faramis.
I'm feeling that maybe FCAP are taking the focus on winning and away from their opponent to their detriment. Because there's so much that SRG is presenting that FCAP here just picked up the Faramis and the Nolan.
Got it.
We were all right. They pick up the Faramis and the Nolan, just wanting to go fast and hard.
Let me just say, I really like this Lapu pickup.
Yes, so good.
Yeah.
I think SRG's got this.
I mean,
draft-wise.
Whether they do or not, it's all about the players in the game. Right now it's match point, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, we're throwing it over to our casters.
Thank you once again. Our analysts have been doing a phenomenal job breaking down these drafts and honestly giving foresight on these picks. But it's time. Match point for SRG. This is the Ascension match. We're gone beyond the skies. We're touching the heavens here with the gods of the game.
The Red Giants finally find themselves looking down upon Falcons AP Bren, and it's now or never. 3-2. Do they seal the deal?
Welcome to game number 6 here at MSC 2024 here at EWC with Falcons AP Bren on blue side, SRG match point on red.
Oh, I was talking about the Yuzong. We were talking about the Yuzong, but then they go out with the Lapu, and honestly, yeah, I mean, technically it does the same thing, just no instant petrify, right, when you go for the Furious Dive, but yeah, finishing or even dealing with the Netherrealm would be great. Sky's already rotating up top. Kaltizi gonna be caught in the quad shadow. Sky's following in forward. Go for the shurikens here. She'll be able to do it. Sky's forward. Oh, Kaltizi with the help of Ogwyn and Few turns it around.
And Sky's is probably thinking to himself, maybe I should have taken Lethal Ignition on this one.
Oh.
I mean, it's one of those feel bad moments, but still, it's still a 50-50. Yums doesn't get knocked up, thankfully, and now that's first blood for Falcons AP Bren, and that's what you want to see, especially if you are a world champion fan.
For Falcons AP Bren on the Nolan. See, it's very rare that we get to see this, right? When Wolf says that he doesn't like Falcon AP Bren's draft. It's very rare to see. Usually they're always able to outdraft their opponents. I think that was the case as well up against Liquid Echo. But this time around, they find themselves in a spot where they really have to get that early lead. That will definitely help them with a lot of these hero plays with the composition to make it work, to beat SRG before they get online.
I think we need to take it a step forward, right? Because now at this point, it's not only just about getting a lead, but it's also unlocking these laners, right? And Ogwyn, he can take the damage. He doesn't mind. He opted to go for tank emblem, so he can take it for now. But at the same time, right? How do they unlock them?
Good zoning. This is a good way to do so. Falcons AP Bren already utilizing the man advantage in the bottom lane to actually stop Cram from getting that cannon in. That will actually stop him from getting level 4, which means Kaltizi should be able to steal it or actually just take it for free. No contest at all from SRG.
Yeah, a really good off-tempo play from the side of Falcons AP Bren. They decided, you know what? Hey, Ogwyn, you're going to get 2 waves in the mid so that Few can actually start zoning out Cram for these bigger fights. With that being said, that's an early turtle for Falcons AP Bren, but Kaltizi, especially with the lead that he has EXP-wise, he's going to be able to really start threatening and burning battle spells from Slango Red Giants.
Falcons AP Bren, it's all about that farming now. Up against Skies on the Hayabusa, Nolan does have an advantage when it comes to that clear speed, so that's definitely something that Falcons AP Bren will continue to utilize here. Kyle, also known for his amazing, phenomenal pathing. Now, a level ahead, he should be able to find another lead here because this is what I was talking about for the Yuzong at least, right? For Cram on the Lapu, you're going to be great, especially in the mid game, but in the early game, if you got that Yuzong, you would be able to force to just win out this lane.
I mean, I agree that if they want to win out this lane, but at the same time, SRG is thinking a little bit further than that, right? Because look at the nature of how these games have been going. It's, yes, you get a lead in the laning phase, but then afterwards, what happens? The big turnaround we've seen from both of these teams, somehow more consistently on SRG's side, but at the same time, with the Lapu, you're now not dependent on your battle spells anymore, right? You don't need to have that Petrify Furious Dive to make something happen. You just Bravest Fighter and hope for the best.
Warrior Boots first item from Cram here. He's actually going for... I wonder what he's actually going for there. If he just wants to stay on that item. It's a Thunderbelt though. Rushed in from FlapTeasy. KyleTeasy already pushing Cram, putting the pressure down on him in the bottom lane. He's already down quite a bit from, you know, all those early ganks from Few. Now he's going to be down even more. He's going to lose an entire wave, I think, with the cut.
Yeah, that's a little... Ooh. I mean, that's a little unfortunate. I think that Cram is going to first item War Axe instead of going for the traditional Hunter Strike at this point, or... mainly because I think when he jumps in, Ogwen is going to stop everybody else from continuing the dive, you know, really capitalizing on it. And with that peel being said, with the extra spell vamp that you get from that War Axe, it might just buy him the precious few seconds. Ooh!
Youm's wild charge. All alone, though, now going to be taken down by Super Marco. Great read. And for Falcons AP Bren, it was just about speed. SRG weren't ready for that speed.
Exactly. Like, I'm surprised that they even wanted to contest for it in the first place. I would have think that, you know, they would have opted to just back away. You know what? Take the turtle, whatever. Maybe we can find a lane lead somewhere.
Lycan falls straight into the flicker as well. Minius Fury onto Innocent. 1v3 taken down under the turret. No trades for SRG.
Oh boy. Good stuff coming out from Falcons AP Bren. Keep in mind, the Netherrealm is still up from Few. This was a guaranteed dive to happen. Oh, whoa.
Final Slash breeding out the black shoes already. Stormy kind of in a bit of trouble now, you know? He's not even able to walk up fully because he doesn't know where's Ogwen. Now he does, and now he rotates back towards the mid lane, wants to give that wave over towards the Harith. Youms is just holding it down.
Look at this read here coming in from Few. He's going to be able to get the Shadow Stampede off, but regardless, right, Falcons AP Bren are very aware that Skies has good opportunities to actually find the side. Oh!
Final Slash flicker into the Fracture, straight into the Vengeance! Well played, Falcons AP Bren. The combination to assassinate Skies.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff here. World champions for a reason, am I right?
Innocent, Zaman Force used up, Few rotating up top, relieving some of that pressure, and Super Marco is still ahead of Innocent. Ogwen again, the pinch maneuver under the turret, forcing Innocent to walk all the way back to that bush.
SRG need to fight for priority here. At this point, like Youms, as much as he's responding, he's not helping the mid-wave actually being cleared to get Stormy in a position where he can start drawing the line. By the time he gets there, it's already too late.
So far, so good for Falcons AP Bren. KyleTeasy comfortably ahead, one level this time around as we wait for the next neutral objective. And even in the bottom lane, SRG have already sent Cram towards the top side of the map to contest for the neutral objective. Then now the bottom lane, the lead grows even more, not just for Kyle, but for Flap as well.
I mean, the weirdest part is the fact that it feels like Falcons AP Bren are taking the page out of Slango Red Giants' book. Hey, we're going to force you to keep answering our questions on our time. We're not going to give you that opportunity to regroup and find the counter engage.
Well, now with Kyle, that speed. Fracture used up the passive together with Super Marco's bullets. That's an easy take. 3 neutral objectives, all the Falcons AP Bren. No contest whatsoever. Skies finds a cross-map play. We'll have to see if he can escape from this one. Shadow Kill used up onto FlapTeasy. KyleTeasy waiting in the midst of it all right now. The stun should be able to take him down, and just like that, he didn't even use the Vengeance. Stone cold Flap.
Oh man, Sky's unable to buy enough time. I'm pretty sure he probably didn't exactly get the best quad Shadow in the world earlier. But at this point, any single advantage is great for Falcons AP Bren if they want to bring it back and force a tiebreaker between the two teams. At this point in time, SRG, if they're the only way that they're going to find a big tempo play is they've create an advantage with the wild charge, right? So far, Youms has not been able to get there at the right place at the right time because of the way that Falcons AP Bren are kind of splitting them up.
Final Slash right into the knockup. Super Marco's running. Lycan form, you can hear him. Youms able to escape for now. No flicker on Cram. Skies tries to go for the quad shadow, just revealing them. KyleTeasy's 2 levels ahead. Threatening. Oh, the Stormy baiting on the black shoes. Oh my goodness, that damage.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good. Let's look at the gold difference here because right now Super Marco is currently 1,200 gold ahead, and that's not what you want to see. But even so, even KyleTeasy continuing to be, I mean, he's so far ahead already.
He is so far ahead, and I think the items display it very well. He doesn't even need the Sky Piercer, right? He thinks, okay, I'm gonna go for Blade of Heptases and then Hunter Strike, and then I'll go for the Sky Piercer. I already have enough damage early game, fool.
And with that being said, right, situational items are going to start coming into play, and I think it's important that they get it as soon as possible. Because right now, that's a 3-item Roger, and not exactly the best position to be if you're low.
Slowly, Flapteezy. They barriered in and all in, but Flapteezy able to find a final slash. Flickers out Ogwen now with a capitalization. Power of Nature into the wild charge. 3 members knocked up as Cram gets the bravest fighter stun. Now the Nether Realm comes down to Super Marco, deals with the back line. Shadow kill forced out. Now with the Lycan form, Sky's very low. Yum flicker, and now Sky's going back with the quad shadow. Meanwhile, Stormy forced to use the black shoes as Skies cannot go for the assassination. Will be forced back again. It's 1-for-0. Flap going in, connecting onto Yums, but will not be able to find the hit. Innocent with his Amon Force turns things around, finds a trade back, and Cram is back up.
Nice reaction time coming in from Yums. That Power of Nature saved his life from Flapteezy trying to go for that final slash. But at the end of the day, Falcons AP Bren, despite trading Flapteezy over to Innocent, doesn't matter. They got the neutral objective, and that's the most important part.
Again, now with the Lord. A big one at that, Skies. Jumps in, shadow kill. NetherRealm not up just yet. View can't escape. It's Stormy who finds it straight into the fadeaway with the black shoes. Into the turret, they find a pick. And I think this Lord, Falcons AP Bren, will still be able to utilize it. The passive was on full stacks from Few. He's back up already.
Let's look at the damage dealt so far, because right now, we're seeing that Few. Again, these fights have been really, really compact. And the closer SRG sticks together, the more the Ghost Burster is going to do even more damage. And man, you can just see how badly Flapteezy wants to catch somebody just overextending, even by a single pixel. They'll find everything. But similar to the previous game, right, we did see that, you know, on Fanny, you want to be able to kind of split push on the side of the lane. For Hayabusa, exact same thing, right? You want to kind of alleviate the pressure.
Oh, Super Marco with the chase down. Now Sky's going back and forth. Scratch down Super Marco. Wins the 1v1.
He panicked. The quad shadow, he sent it into the wall. That wasn't ideal, but hopefully they can protect mid and tier 1.
They will still be able to do so. Up top, Innocent sent to deal with the Lord, but he's all alone. He's used his Amon Force. Oh, Gwen. Look at this menace, Flapteezy walking forward with the Vengeance, able to find it onto Yums. Didn't get the stun. Kalteezy in the mid lane, zoning Cram away, and they are able to zone them away, at least from the tier 1 in the mid lane, getting that tier 2 up top as well. Kyle forced back, Stormy, and now Yums, great maneuvers by him with the conceal. Zone them away from this turret. Ogwen, knock up, final slash, displacing Yums, still able to find a wild charge. Kalteezy in the back, shadow kill used up. NetherRealm there to protect them. Meanwhile, Super Marco will be able to escape still. Dodges away, flicker from Cram, not able to find it just yet. And Cram, despite all the damage, he can't take anyone down. Stormy with the chase. But then the motivation roar just gets them back up.
Oh, that's a War Axe diff right there. Survive. Oh, Stormy gets hit.
Final slash, Stormy trying to run away, doesn't have the black shoes. Meanwhile, Crab gets bursted down. Kalteezy gets rid of Stormy.
That's a 2-for-nothing trade. Falcons AP Bren has been in the driver's seat this entire game, but the lead finally extended from 5K to 6K. Again, it's starting to even out here, and worst yet, this could mean inhibitors. The next 30 seconds is going to be important. Oh, final slash.
Again, with the Vengeance, this time Innocent able to escape those Skies back and forth with the quad shadow. Now into Flapteezy again, very low. Innocent able to space out Yums with the Power of Nature, able to escape like it. Oh! Super Marco! Again and again, finding the play. Base short number 1 in the mid lane. Boom! The Filipino cannon finds another.
Oh no, oh no. It's starting to fall apart for SRG. Falcons AP Bren, the chain deaths are happening.
Minions Fury crowned with the bravest fighter, unable to find more. Super Marco continuing it, able to flicker out to safety. Innocent back and forth, now in another realm. Final slash not connecting, Innocent cannot survive.
Once again, they do it. They are showing you why they are the best in this game. Every single time you count them out, they just show you it's not even close. Match point for both of these teams. We couldn't have asked for anything better here, Mirko.
Falcons AP Bren flying back to eye level against the Red Giants. Back and forth, and this time round, we get to witness Game 7.
It's been so long. It's been so long. Man, it's been a while since you and me have been on the desk, and we even get the benefit of casting all 7 games. Today could not be any better.
Falcons AP Bren, they always find a way. You look at them, you think they're beatable. They bleed, and then they stop you just after that. 12 minutes. the fastest game in the series so far.
Yep, the strongest mental we've seen. Analysts, it's your turn. Break it down for us.
We started the day with a best of 7, and now we're jumping to a best of 1. And again, tempo, the speed. Dude, Falcons, AB Brand, they want to push this one, and now it's anyone's game.
This is what we asked for, game number 7. But I gotta say, like, to all the fans out there, it is true that during the draft we reacted really badly about that Faramis as well as that Nolan pick.
We were skeptics.
We're
Maybe
very skeptic.
next time, let's not do that anymore.
Yeah, maybe it is necessary so that they can win.
It's part of the show.
Part of the show.
Oh my goodness.
Man, but nevertheless, I think the thing is, what we actually forgot is how good the macro is
right.
for Falcons AP Brand, because they attack this in a macro level.
Which makes this all the more a beautiful game, match, and series.
Yeah.
Because all throughout, it was SRG who brought us first to match point. We were playing SRG's game, we were following their tempo, we were playing to their tune. And that's why the draft here made all the more sense for Falcons AP Brand, is because they broke the game down to a point where team fights aren't what we're used to. They're not the fights we knew from games 4, 3, and 2.
There is also this silent protocol amongst teams, especially for MOBAs, when you're drafting in a grand finals, where it doesn't matter if you get the perfect hero for that draft, just a hero-centric, but if it's not a meta-game hero, it will not work. For example, the Lapu-Lapu, maybe you will rank it lower in your tier list, but it makes total sense, right? It's great versus the Roger, decent versus the Nolan, stellar against the Faramis, but if you think about it, the attributes as well as the items that eventually this Lapu-Lapu will pick up, it's not that strong in the meta game. So even when Crown will play the perfect hero, it doesn't mean that they will win with that kind of hero in a grand final.
Greater than the sum of their parts.
Exactly.
That's what makes this draft by FCAP such a magnum opus.
Yeah.
I honestly was afraid, not just in the draft, which was very obvious, we were vocal about that, but also a lot of the moments in game where Super Marco, where Kyle TZ, where even Few were threading the needle, like, you should have died, you should have gotten punished at this point. And again, the way that they all put it together, the calls that they made might have broken SRG's tempo well enough to end this at 12.
Didn't give him time to adjust.
Yes. That is definitely what they took away from SRG this time. SRG, I think that it's fair to assume that after watching them in the group stages and the knockouts, they're a late game team. They're a comeback kind of team. But in this game number 6, finally we see Falcons AP Brand just really, show their fangs, really have a tight grip and never letting go of the tempo, which meant that SRG couldn't find the right timing to open up. Even when you saw that Sekai tried to go for that bottom lane push, he was solo. He was actually taken out by Super Marco, who played the Roger against Hayabusa so well. He stood in the middle so that he has got like what, equal distance to travel.
He would have killed him either way.
Exactly.
Not to mention Innocent, right? Innocent was actually doing his job. He was doing his role to get to a point wherein if fights lasted a while longer, even under a Netherrealm, he would be able to dance between the Zaman Force and win the fights eventually. But FCAP was denying that. So he had to revert down to pushing the off lanes, which made the whole situation harder for SRG because you can't face a team that's 4K, 5K ahead of you with just 4 men.
Yeah.
So it was it was a double jeopardy for SRG.
Let me transition the topic here by saying Falcons AP Brand, they're in a comfortable position where they've been in the best of 7 numerous times.
Exactly.
Selangor Red Giants, even in MPLMY, it didn't go all 7 games.
Yeah.
So this is indeed the final boss test for SRG, not just against Falcons AP Brand, the final boss, but going all the way. Do you have the stamina to go up against the defending world champions? Like, if SRG wins this one and they continue their win streak, then I believe they've shut down the doubters.
Oh, well, I think until now, the doubters should be shut down. If you're doubting SRG, still, man, you're in a different planet.
If you do just what you said, if SRG beats FCAP here and now, they have a new chapter to write. No longer are they in the 100+ days situation like that. That's just racing yourself. Now they have to carry the weight of being the strongest region, the strongest team in the world.
That's right.
Dude, like that gives me goosebumps. But now we got to look at our Sony MVP. It's going over to Super Marco. And again, the bulletproof Super Marco. I don't know. I kind of feel like you need like, what, 7 heroes to kill this guy. Pick up a Popal and Koopa or something.
My lady at home is screaming out her lungs.
That is Super Marco, the king of the nonchalant king, as he is called in the Philippines. No emotions, just pure power.
I can imagine you pull off what he did against Sekai'Z and he goes, yeah.
Imagine it's like, hey, you just won $1 million. Like, thanks.
He's gonna smile, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, he might give us a smirk.
He's been working on it.
Yeah.
This is that play.
This
Look at that.
one.
Look at how much damage.
I thought the guys had a chance, by the way, but that was too
He was,
one-sided.
with that single step, he was next to 2 shadows.
Exactly. And then he's gonna clean up. Look, actually, the kiting coming out from FCAP finally arrived like the way that they are winning the team fights. And then FlapTZ this time he is activated. Arla, FlapTZ has been a 50-50 during the entire grand finals. But in order for FCAP to eventually nail this win, everybody has to step up from FCAP. That is true for SRG, but I would say for SRG, come game number 7, I do hope that they just get their Yum special. You know, Yum's being confident with setup heroes, with Stormy getting the damage done, and Sekai'Z, of course, with an assassin. I do hope that will be the case.
And here I was thinking the Grok was that Yum's hero we were looking for. You said it has been a while.
Of course, and the thing is, we have a lot more to talk about, but going to Game 7, we have to go to a break first. We'll see you guys right after this.
fans, as we are about to jump in our 7th and final game in this best-of-7 grand finals for the MSC title. Now, boys and girls, are you ready? I say GG, you say SRG. Are you ready? GG, SRG, GG, 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 GG. As you can see, the fans are ready and the game is ready. But before that, I think we have Mara with the Falcons AP Bren fans. Show me what you got.
Oh, we're here to show you that we have the best fans. All right, everybody, let me hear it from you. Lock on! Be not long! We're about to show you Game 7. Analysts, take it away.
As amazing as the crowd is, I just want to take this moment and just say, this is going to be our final panel.
That's right.
No turning back.
We've been in Riyadh for how many weeks now, and it's all come to this. There'll be no more games after this one.
I wouldn't have it any other way. It's an honor to serve with you, gentlemen.
Yes, I feel emotional right now.
You feel emotional?
Yeah, I do. It's weird, right? Like, I've been in many grand finals before, but it's
Something about this one.
something about this one. Yeah,
I mean,
something special.
it's history in the making anyways, right? Falcons AP Bren having all the championships. Selangor Giants bringing a new era for Malaysia. Like, whoever wins this one, they deserve it. But with that being said, why do I keep saying that? We're jumping into the draft here. SRG is going to be blue side. Falcons AP Bren, red side, batting the Julian.
Yep.
Batting the Faramis. Few, you're not going to be having fun.
Whew. By the way, just the fact that we have changed sides all matters so
Wait.
much. Right?
SRG can get Roger here.
They can get Roger, indeed, and they have already banned up. Maybe the Valentina will be next. That should be the ban. I gotta say.
I would encourage it.
Encourage. What other heroes do they ban? Oh, because they're in the red side. That's why they can now afford to ban the Faramis because they don't have to ban the chip.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Falcons AP Bren, they ban out the Fanny, so either let SRG have the Ling, have the Roger, or open both of them up.
I think you open both of them. Just ban the Ling at this point if you are FCAP. But for SRG, I think I would have said Valentina, but yeah, Moskov also works.
So in that case, do they first pick the Ling, regardless if it doesn't get banned?
Yeah. Yes, 100%. Especially because you already have the counters taken out. Like most importantly, this Julian and also the Moskov. In fact, even the Faramis is considerable against the Ling. So yeah, you're now comfortable.
Do it, Treb.
Do it, Treb.
They got the Ling, man.
Yeah, just stay on the Ling.
I mean, again, it's like they ban out the Angela, so they want to let SRG pick up the Ling so that Falcons AP Bren, they can pick up, I believe, Roger Terizla.
Roger Valen.
Roger Valen.
Yep. But okay, so what is top one between Roger Valen and Roger Terizla? I think it's, for me personally, I think number one, Roger Valen, and then second is Roger Terizla. If the Ling gets picked up, I mean, this could be totally different. Maybe SRG picks up Terizla.
Or the Valen.
Or the Valen.
Put it in Stormy. In Stormy we trust.
Wow, what an intense first pick, huh?
I mean, again, it's the final match of MSC.
The biggest power pick trade we've seen in a while.
Yes.
Comes down to this.
Comes down.
I've never been so nervous about
exactly. And honestly, it could have just K. So it's Roger.
Roger.
It's their turn. This is an FCAP signature move.
Yeah.
So that's SRG taking the Roger route. You go Ling and you go Terizla. I think that is the MO for FCAP. There it is. So if you're SRG, you definitely don't want to give the Valentina, right?
The nail on the head.
Yeah. You pick up Valentina if you're SRG. What else do they pick up too?
Do they have to consider picking up the X-Borg? Like, how many EXP leaders is Cram comfortable going up against the Terizla?
Arlet, maybe?
Is there a world where this Roger becomes the jungler?
There is.
There is.
This is Sekais we're talking about.
Minotaur Valentina. Yeah, very good pickup. Very good opening for SRG.
Almost taking FCAP's draft here.
Yes. So you're gonna be left with Edith perhaps on the Ogwen in this case.
The problem is we've seen Stormy on that Valentina taking away.
Of course, Harith.
And then Harith picks up.
How come we forgot about the Harith? But yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I think eventually the Claude should be banned by FCAP, right?
Agreed.
Ooh.
And at that point, if all the gold laners are banned out, Roger goes gold lane. Innocent special, that's where he gets the name Innocent the Beast.
Innocent. No. Oh, wait. I think the Hayabusa actually is still pickable for SRG, right? That's still a good hero versus the Ling, and also in a way against the Harith.
So they're forcing Sekais on the Haya.
Yeah, they're like indulging SRG to the point where let's have an assassin versus assassin battle in the last game of MSC, where everything is meta.
Their fight will be legendary.
Their fight will indeed be legendary. It
already is.
Okay, I think you banned few heroes, right? Lilia also. Lilia is actually a really good ban for SRG because that has great synergy.
And you let the Pharsa through?
Yep.
What about the Phoveus?
Oh.
Maybe you can let the Phoveus go. Oh, all right, Tigro ban.
That is interesting, especially because they have the Valentina.
They can steal the Edith's ult.
Yeah, that's right. I think you can still ban Hayabusa here if you're FCAP.
Look at the dichotomy. Look at how polar different Coach Duck and Coach Treb are. You see the smiles on Coach Treb, and Coach Duck is just honed in.
Yep. And Mr. Robert is just prodding. Oh, they are indeed forcing the Hayabusa. X-Borg being banned, I think that's actually an amazing ban here coming out from FCAP, knowing that it will be the last hero to really make it difficult for the Trilliza to kind of work.
What else are the options? Cram is good on the CC, but I don't know about CC in this lineup.
CC versus Ling has worked before. I'm not entirely sure if that's good versus the Harith.
Talking about CC, is Arlott on Ogwen a thing?
Ooh.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
That might be a better alternative to the Edith, right? Because the Edith just stings with a Valentina.
Yeah. If you're up against the Valentina, do you want to go like maybe Kadita or... Actually, the Pharsa is still open. Yeah, the Pharsa is great. Unless they want to go all in for the damage, which they go Kagura. That's the Arlott.
You called it, Leo.
Well done.
You called it.
And you also take it away from the potential of, you know, Cram picking it up.
So
because that's one of the few Cram heroes left.
Yeah.
Ooh. Are you going to be left with CC? I think CC, they might not have a choice.
Or the Zhong.
Oh, you're right.
The Zhong.
Finally, please. Give us the Yu Zhong.
Yu Zhong Claude?
Yep. Yu Zhong Claude.
Like, don't pick up the Hayabusa or risk it, pick up the Hayabusa, let Innocent have his time with the Roger. Like, this Roger gave Innocent the MVP back in Malaysia.
Yes. Yep. Alpha. Oh, they just go back to Alpha.
Alpha Ruby.
Okay. This is the part where you actually go for the Lilia. Is Louis still open?
Yes.
That might be it. That might be the closer.
What kind of world is this?
Louis is perfect versus Alpha.
I feel like at this point, it's just that everyone just picking what, I don't know.
Where are you going with this?
No, I'm just saying it's like,
okay,
go big or go home. Just pick whatever you want. And gentlemen, I want to say thank you very much for your services, not just for today, not just for this draft. Try the entire MSC. We'll talk again later. But for now, we're passing it over to the casters, where for you guys is your final cast as well. See you guys.
Once again, thank you to our beloved analysts calling the shots every single time, being as accurate as they possibly can and breaking down all of the action for you guys. With that being said, Mirko, this is it. One team are going to be crowned champions here of the Mid-Season Cup 2024. The real question, is it going to be Slango Red Giants or is it going to be Falcons AP Bred?
Well, we'll just have to see, Gideon. As the door, or the window rather, opens up for the final game. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Game 7 MSC 2024 Grand Finals.
Welcome to the land of dawn. One last time. Selangor Red Giants on the blue side up against Falcons AP Bren on the red side. And already we're seeing the trades being very effective here from Ogwin, now having access to the Arlet. And honestly, I don't know, man. This Arlet is a dangerous pick on Ogwin.
Really is. I think back in the day, for me especially, looking at Master Ogwin, every time he picks up the Arlet, he would have the most kills on the team. That's how ridiculous he is on the Arlet. So it really does feel like the analysts also, kind of said it. It's all comfort picks. They're going back to what makes them so special, I would say, individually. And it's perfect to see a Game 7 go like this.
Yep, and it's looking phenomenal as well, right? Because once again, from every single lane, they've got a tough job, right? Few, especially on this eve, will be able to try and poke out Stormy, but the same can be said for Stormy, right? If he just dodges a couple of abilities. At the same time, right, you can see that the motions across the map are very hesitant, knowing that there could be a counter response on the opposite end.
Kal'Tezi on the Finch Poise. Yum's trying to read that maneuver from Kyle, but he stays on the wall, now going back. Both teams, obviously, I don't know, what would you be looking for here? Flap, though, going for some damage. Kal'Tezi with rotation as well. Cram going to be taken very low. Flickers out to safety, doesn't get knocked up. Going for the overall Wolf King, and doesn't connect it, so Kyle gets a little bit more damage in.
Okay, I think that's totally fine here, because again, Selangor Red Giants are going to be stronger once they have their big ultimates, right? Especially for Yums. Once he has them in No Fury, then maybe they can open up a couple of options. But in the meantime, right, this first turtle is going to be a little tough to contest, considering that Ogwin is giving them very good information. Okay, they know for a fact that, especially in the mid lane, is going to get shoved in, but they know that Alpha is already on his orange buff, so Falcons AP Bren can take their time with this, go to the opposite side, farm back up, get that level lead to come back for this fight.
This is what's great about Falcons AP Bren whenever they use the Assassins, because they will go back and forth with the Turtle, and they won't go for it. They'll utilize the clear speed. But it seems like for SRG, they've read that. They've rotated over. Now they are the ones punishing Falcons AP Bren for the clear that they want to go over the neutral objective.
Good stuff here. That's why SRG are, when they're rotating together, more importantly, they're focusing on can they get Sakai's into a position where he is able to actually out-level his opponent, especially when you're up against a Ling, right? We're hoping that Sakai's gets roughly around 11 to 12, no, specifically level 12, so that he's going to have a really short cooldown on that ultimate in these long extended fights. It's going to be dangerous having multiple, if not 2 rotations of Spear of Alphas if he survives.
Again, now it's coming down to a point where for both these teams, they're really just scouting ahead. They're really just waiting for the power spikes. Ogwin flickers out of the Minions Fury, placed down by Yums. That could have been scary. Super Marco, Zaman Force onto Innocent, looking for a trade back. Sky's doing some damage back onto Ogwin, and Marco will have to respect Innocent's damage on the Roger. Him on a signature pick, by the way.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see what Innocent is going to be building, right? Because previously in these types of matchups, especially against the Harith, we've seen here at MSC, he likes to go first item Thunderbelt first before he goes for the traditional build. I mean, the fact of the matter, he likes to go Quantum Charge as well. He likes the extra kiting capability. Oh, wow. Windtalker first. Okay, so he's going to be fighting for he's not just mobility, but fighting for priority, because Roger is not great at clearing waves, but with the Windtalker, he can at least go toe-to-toe.
Yep. You get that additional damage coming down. You get that, I would say, what is it? An additional strike. But
the gust of wind.
A gust of wind. That's a perfect way to put it. Sky's also with a War Axe here. Are they very, very early on able to secure his first item of the game? And that's really going to be good for him, because I think on the Alpha, when he used it in Game 3, I believe, it was a bit shaky when it comes to the early game. He was taken down quite a bit. So the fact that now he is able to get to his item power spike without any real hurdles is great. This mid game is going to be great for SRG.
I think the best part about it all is because the laners are so even, it's going to be difficult for Kal'Tezi to find these freebies in the side, right? So the main time where they actually clash is during these fights of neutral objectives, these POIs. Even, I would even make an argument for River Crabs as well. Oh,
Ogwin all alone up there, knocked up now. Minions Fury Yums finding 3 on the board, another knockup. It's a Tempest of Blade by Calteezy, but he can only just escape the real world of Blade. He gets placed out, but Cram is swinging the sight now on the Stormy, who finds it. Finch poised by Calteezy, finding a trade back, and it is Skies that gets taken down. So at least for Falcons AP Bren, they deny the turtle, but Stormy terrified. Don't run, Wolf King isn't ready. Cram gonna go in for the dive. Now with a dash forward, Cram takes him down.
Nicely done. At least Stormy didn't have to use the IMU, and Innocent off of this double wave goes and takes down mid-tier 1. The tempo is strong from SRG's side. Falcons AP Bren, they gotta recover from the economical damage!
Final slash and the flicker. Cram is still able to survive! Now baits him in onto Yums. Cram with one last hit at the site. The Don't Run Wolf King outplays Falcons AP Bren. Penalty zone from Flapteezy, straight into Calteezy, now with a Tempest of Blades, knocking him up. Innocent finding the kill, now onto Kyle, he goes! You try to catch him, you think he's guilty. No! He's innocent!
He does it time and time again. He's not allowed to get away with this. The law can't stop him now, man. But now, this is an insane amount of momentum that we are seeing from Selangor Red Giants. They want more!
RWM, Innocent again, Lycan Pounce. Not going to be used up just yet. Oakwen with a vengeance, the final slash, shutting him down. Yums, Minions Fury early to try to disengage, and he gets Stormy out, but it's just Stormy. He's going to have to die for it.
Oh, man. Might have been an overheat coming in for Innocent. Talk about Caster's Curse here. As we pull it back, let's look at the items. What have they built so far? Looks like the Endless Battle is almost complete by Innocent side, but the Starlium side then also going to be a quick Feather of Heaven, almost complete for the side of Super Marco.
For Falcons AP Bren, even though they've lost out on the neutral objectives, they're still able to fight. And seriously, this composition is really built for those hero moments. You got so many big plays that can happen. Flapteezy penalty zone is a Bond Force Owen, obviously with the final slash, and they can all, if they are able to get the combo, it's going to be ridiculous. I'm offended by Cram. Into the Don't Run Wolf King, no follow-up though. SRG not in the position to really all in, not on a Terizla.
Yeah. Hopefully Falcons AP Bren don't make that same mistake where they kind of, especially in earlier stages, nobody has anti-heal at this point of time, right? So Cram is pretty dangerous if there's a lot of people, B, an entire wave in front of him. I think they got to play it a little bit slower, right? Because again, if we're talking about tempo, that's kind of died out for the side of SRG, right? At least from Falcons AP Bren, they've kind of evened out the score in terms of who makes that first move first. And until we see Super Marco get the Holy Crystal, I think that Falcons AP Bren understand that it's pretty difficult to fight cleanly.
It is. It's going to be very, very hard, considering SRG, how mobile they are. That Windtalker that we were talking about for the Prio, it now works even more for SRG because technically they can attack from different angles, and Falcons AP Bren, they really have to rely on that front to back to be organized, to be coordinated. If SRG displaces them, it's going to be tough, and they know right now they're in no position to actually force out a clean fight. That's why they're giving away these neutral objectives, but it will only build SRG to be even stronger here. Come the 8th minute, come the 10th minute.
Well, I don't know. The Turtle, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, Turtle's such an important neutral objective, but we gotta calm down because again, Turtle really just benefits, like, slightly benefits the team, but honestly just benefits one person who has that Turtle buff, right? We've seen time and time again that Falcons AP Bren can push back, and it really boils down to that very first Lord to see the big economical swing that benefits the entirety of the team.
That's Vengeance. Owen, final slash, displacing Yums into the Synchro Fission, but it's just poke. It's just poke that they're dealing with now. For Falcons AP Bren, let's talk about win cons here, because technically, late game, they've got it too. A few Ice Queen Wand, the utility as well, to slow down the mobility that SRG have been utilizing all the way from the early game to this point to actually get an advantage.
Yeah, and that's going to be very effective for those who kind of like to stick on you a lot. People like Cramp, people like even Sakai's to a certain degree. Even if he does decide to go for a Brute Force Breastplate, the raw slow from the kit on top of the Ice Queen's Wand from Few is going to make it really, really difficult for him to stand tall. At the same time, it does open up opportunities for Falcons AP Bren to actually go for the counter engage, right? But that's on the assumption that SRG make the first move.
Now in the bottom lane, it's a shove again for Falcons AP Bren. This is what they can utilize. I think for the most part, this is why Lings have been so ferocious in MSC 2024. You're able to farm up so fast. You get places real fast as well. Obviously, you have that Finch poise, but it's all about just being a threat in the side lane. And technically, do SRG have someone that they can actually like send towards this Ling to match him at all times? Because even if you can 1v1 him, you can't get to the rest of the team faster than the Ling.
Yeah, and there's also the secondary problem, right? Because if Ling is able to split push very effectively, then it boils down to how much wave clear do you have? And wait a minute, if Falcons AP Brand get the Lord, do they have enough wave clear to protect from high ground? That's just not the case for SRG's side. So this very first Lord might just be a make it or break it for them.
Definitely is going to be, especially considering, you know, they got a Harith here. They need to find these big team fights. They need to be able to force these big team fights. They're committing on the Lord. Retribution on point for Skies. SRG take it away, and Falcons AP Bren, they concede.
I think they don't mind. They know that they have the high ground defense. Worst comes to worst, Tier 2 start falling. As long as they maintain all of their inhibitors, they can actually push back. They're not at like a wave disadvantage for the upcoming Lord push. Sorry, not Lord push, but the upcoming Lord spawn. At the same time, it begs the question, right? What's going on through Falcons AP Bren's head? Did they not want to 50-50 it? Are they more worried about Yums' prime positioning?
I don't know about going on to Yums. Able to find a Minus Fury on the 2 straight, and I'm offended. And now another lockup. Stormy deals some damage. Innocent in the back line. Gonna be Kai able to flicker out from the Tempest of Blades. Tram again finding View. They're going for another Stormy with the flicker forward. Ogre gonna be taken down. Super Marco.
Oh, no.
He's bulletproof, but not anymore. Not to the claws.
Oh my goodness, this is on the Lord push as well. This was such a risky maneuver. Falcons AP Bren, they needed to trade up here. This could be an inhibitor pretty quickly, but we'll see. The Lord's still knocking on the tier 2s. Falcons AP Bren, they could diverge, they could divert.
A big Lord in the bottom lane. Holy defense used up, and the Lord is still full HP.
Oh my god, no way.
Now, I'm offended onto Flap, still going with a hammer, stolen real-world manipulation, format penalty zone into Kaltizi's damage, but Crab deals with him. It's a killing spree as Kaltizi picks up the blades. Now in the midst of it all, caught again, the glowing wanted, takes him down! Stormy finds the kill, it's another 2 for 1.
This is not like this, not like this. It was supposed to be an epic battle, it was supposed to be legendary, but now Slangor, Red Giants have an insane economic lead onto Falcons AP Bren. 6,000 gold on match point with an inhibitor missing on the bottom side for Falcons AP Bren. I believe that Falcons can do it. They can bounce back, but we need to see a good final slash from Ogwyn. He really needs to make it happen.
We're gonna have to see a perfect final slash. We're gonna have to see a magical one. All the words in the dictionary that means miracle or something of the sorts. That's what Falcons AP Bren have to do. When did you last see Falcons AP Bren having to rely on something like that?
It's been too long. It's been too long, but you can definitely tell that the pressure is getting there. It's building up. The momentum is here, and Slangor Red Giants now hit their next item power spike. 41, by the time this Lord spawns, it's going to be 42. Let's have a look at the items real quick. Oracle, on top of the fact that Yums is about to purchase that Dominance Ice, making sure that, hey, Ogwyn, you can't get away with anything anymore. Same goes for Super Marco, but then again, he's bulletproof. His positioning has been, honestly, pitch perfect until his front line crumbles.
It's very tough if your front line crumbles for a Harith to really look for anything in these skirmishes, because you're not really long range, you're in the fight. When you're in a fight, you are literally in it. You are in the midst of battle. And again, Ogwyn gets caught in the final slash, but it's not his. It's Stormy's! He stole it away from him!
Stormy is doing everything he possibly can to make SRG cross the finish line to create history. I'm gonna hold my breath here. I don't want to jump too far ahead of myself, but that is going to be a Luminous Lord for the side of SRG.
13-5. 13 minutes in Game 7 of the Grand Finals of MSC 2024. The region, the server that was once called Easy Skies, finds the Spear of Alpha, forces Kaltizi back again, but take a look at the chase down now. He only used the Finch Poise. They tried to bait out the Tempest of Blades, but they didn't get him.
That's fine, that's fine. Good patience coming in from Kaltizi. Slangor Red Giants, though, they're gonna have to crack open. This might be their one opportunity to actually set this up for a base crack. But we'll see. They can't overextend here.
Definitely not. I'm offended again on the Flapteezy now. With the Spear of Alpha, able to bring him back all the way. Yums in the midst of it all, finding the motivation roar to stay alive for so long. Few deals some damage still. Skies goes with a Flapteezy! helping Ogwin there, finding the final stacks as a stun as well on the skies. And again, it's Calteezy who jumps over to Innocent. Crab buys the immortality. He fights all the way. Stormy trying to survive. Crab in the base. Few doing it as well, trying to go for the clear.
No, he's gonna try. But now Stormy's getting in the mix. Salmon Force has been dropped down.
Super Marco jumping forward now with the help of Few. Crab in the base, still looking for the play. Super Marco running away, Crab chasing him. He does still have the dash. He gets out of the I'm offended, kiting him away. Few helping him with the Ice Queen wand, ever slightly just slowing him for Falcons AP Brent to survive.
I don't know. Cram had an opportunity to keep smacking the base just a little bit more, but if you look at his build tells you everything you need to know. He knows he doesn't have enough damage. He knows that the minion is a little too low to make it work, but on top of it all, he's just making sure he can live. Don't lose your resources just yet. He still has an active immortality. We'll wait. We're gonna re-engage later.
4,000 gold deficit. 2 base turrets down. Falcons AP Brand, if there's a time for them to make the miracle play, it's now.
Brother, man, they nearly lost the game there. They nearly lost the game. It's 16-8 right now. And in terms of damage taken, both Yums and as well as Cram at the top of the charts, but finally we are seeing that Falcons AP Brent are scaling, and if the fight drags out too far, especially with Calteezy, he can easily clean up that backline, even if you have iframes.
Again, it all comes down to one fight, despite this massive advantage. You can take a look at the turrets, you can take a look at the stats all you want, but it really comes down to one fight. Falcons AP Brent, how were they even able to make that fight close?
I don't know. SRG, I mean, they missed their opportunity, unfortunately, to close out this game now. You got to give props where props is due. Falcons AP Brand, they may be the final boss, but they won't make it easy for SRG. They're going to have to fight for every inch of space.
And that space is being utilized by Falcons AP Brand. Again, despite these base turrets, luckily for Falcons AP Brand, it sides with them. Despite that advantage for Selangor Red Giants, it's not in the far lane, that base turret. So for Falcons AP Brand, they can constantly send the Ling up top, but they have to try to make a decision as well, because now SRG are forcing them.
Oh, SRG need to take their time. They can honestly reset this, right? Just wait for the waves to start crashing closer towards the enemy crystal, and then maybe consider your options at this point, right? They're holding it hostage once again. Look at this, and even Falcons AP Brand, they know it. They're like, man, we gotta send somebody up there.
That's risky, though, for SRG if they continue to... Oh, they send the Harith up top. Super Marco has been spotted up. Now with the sun on the crowd. It's going to be a spear of outbound the Batizi, but it all falls into the real Roman inflation. Yums still in the midst of it all, getting the knock of Few. Trying his best with the flicker backwards. Sky chases him down and gets the kill. Meanwhile, Super Marco dashing back and forth, trying to survive, trying to save the game. But Kyle, now he falls. It's just Master Ogwin, and he will lose his immortality. Another life, another chance, but not to Stormy.
They've done it! They've done it! For the first time ever, Malaysia is on top!
It's over!
They have failed as individuals again and again, but together, mortals turn giants are invincible!
The Giants, who slew Titans, unbeatable, they said. Invincible, they said. SRG are truly special.
This is an unimaginable moment for the region of MY. What a beautiful game that we got to witness here today. The full 7 games and a new champion here for the Mid-Season Cup 2024.
A region that many believe to be an easy server, an easy region, a region with no accolades. They prove to the world that it starts today. Today is the day that you see Malaysia on top of the world. That you see Malaysia reach the horizons to see the world.
I'm at such a loss of words. I'm holding back tears at this point. This has been everything that we've been waiting for the longest time, to show that we are competitive. But man, Mirko, this has been an absolute blast. Once again, to all of our viewers out there, enjoy this moment, savor it, live it alongside these professionals you see here on stage.
Phenomenal performance as well from Falcons AP Bren. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for SRG and Falcons AP Bren for a phenomenal Grand Finals.
They've achieved the final key that they were looking for. They thank the fans as the confetti falls. This is unthinkable, some may say. This was unbelievable. Even looking at all they have done, they've achieved, some might say, the impossible.
They played like champions, and they'll celebrate like champions as well. Now the trophy, the last piece of the celebration.
Selangor Red Giants are your new champions of the Mid-Season Cup!
At the Esports World Cup,
Selangor Red Giants!
so guys, congratulations. You have stood taller than the defending, than the reigning MSC champions and the world champions. You are the new MSC champions at the Esports World Cup. How do you feel right now?
I feel I'm not wake up yet. I feel like I'm dreaming right now because this is my first time to join international tournament and I champion. Wow!
Honestly, indescribable emotions and feelings. And Innocent, I have to ask you, you stood taller. You are now the MSC 2024 champion. And you've won $1 million. What's the first thing that you want to buy?
It feels like a dream because, you know, we didn't expect it that we will get the champion. We just want to play and we will show to the world that we can fight against strong teams.
You definitely proved that. Incredible performance from you, Innocent. Absolutely fantastic. And I have to say thank you to everyone that's been here. Guys, one more time, come on, give it up. Selangor Red Giants!
Now, to further commemorate your victory, we will now proceed to the medal awarding ceremony.
Boys, join alongside me over here to get ourselves ready for the medal ceremony. And now, I would like to welcome on the stage Mr. Ray Ang of Monsoon Games, the head of the esports ecosystem, to present the champions of MSC 2024 with their golden medals.
Congratulations to Selangor 2024. And now, it's time to announce the finals MVP. Who do you think it is?
Who do you think it is, boys? Please give it up for none other than Sekai!
Congratulations!
Sekais, you are the finals MVP. You are the MSC 2024 champion. Tell us, how does it feel to be crowned the best player in the tournament here on the Amazon Arena?
Alhamdulillah, first of all, Alhamdulillah. I don't have word to say, but I just really want to say thank you for all the Malaysians fans and who are support us, and until we champion, and I never expect to unbeatable until 100. I don't know, 7. Yeah, yeah, it's unbeatable.
What's your message right now to everybody watching here who stood by you, regardless what anyone else said, and to everybody back home that's cheering for your name, that's cheering for Selangor Red Giants?
To me, I just want to say I already proved to the netizen that say Malaysia gonna 4-0 against the brand, and we made it wrong. We are the champion, bro!
And they are the champions! And now to immortalize this victory, it's now time for a photo op.
So boys, strike a pose worthy of the champions of MSC 2024. Show off your golden medals. And don't forget, show off your trophy for MSC 2024. For you have gone on a 107-day win streak, undefeated, unscathed on your journey to see the world.
Remarkable performance. Outstanding victory. You are now the best in the world here at MSC 2024 at the Esports World Cup.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, in the Amazon Arena, give it up for your champions, Selangor Red Giants! On behalf of the 23 participating teams, talents from across the globe, and everyone who has made this possible, thank you for joining us on this incredible journey.
Once again, my name is Mara Aquino.
And my name is Dawood Sandstorm.
Now we're gonna go back to our panel to discuss this history-making right now. Casters, back to you.
It's your time to shine.
Well, it's gonna be our last time to shine as we break down this game. And what do we even want to break down?
I think we could take this from here, Lafel. I know that you have a lot of emotions, and I would say much deserving for SRG. I think this is a culmination of what they have done for the past few months. I was very happy and lucky to be able to talk to Coach Arcadian. It was a very long story. Basically, this is a trust the process kind of thing, where again, the players that were selected for SRG, if you're a fan from Malaysia, and even if you're a fan from Philippines, something it was innocent as well as Cram, you would honestly totally doubt this. And I wouldn't be surprised if somebody doubts this team because of the people that they got. But man, they proved us all wrong.
Yeah, doubt all you can, doubt all you want. SRG is walking away with a major bag, and of course the inaugural mid-season cup and the Esports World Cup in 2024. Yeah. The team just put on showcase team fighting, tempo breaks, god-level micro, and more importantly, I think now, coming into this new age, this new era of MLBB, what I dub the Age of Giants macro control. They forced Falcons AP Brent to play their game. Sure, Game 6, they were able to slip. They were able to duck the punch. Yeah. But Game 7, even with a solid draft, and maybe a questionable Eve, which we'll talk about more later, SRG got their tempo back. SRG found their flow and forced Falcons AP Brent into submission.
I mean, the win streak continues, man. Now comes to the question, who is going to break that streak? Like, people would thought this would be the end, but... Dude.
Think about the words just came out of your mouth, right? They just extended their win streak. They just won what many people would say would be impossible to do.
Yeah.
But now we're already questioning when will it end, right? Again, I told y'all, they now carry a new legacy, a new chapter is written. Not only are they looking to extend that streak, they're carrying now the mantle of the world's strongest team.
Dude, this reminds me of Onyx Kage days.
Oh yeah, especially because of how they play. And I wouldn't label them aggressive easily. I think that they can play aggressive if they're needed to. Their team fight, I think the best part of this is that they look really good at team fights. This is what we can say about SRG, and the fact that they were challenged so much by Falcons AP Bren as well. It's like what you saw literally in that game was the best team in the world right now, and it's SRG.
As a Malaysian, the only thing I can say is Alhamdulillah, man. Like, this is real. Like, I'm gonna echo what Sakai says. I feel like I'm still dreaming. Like,
this is a dreamlike state, even speaking as a Filipino, right? Again, it's so easy to say, oh, we're going to continue the status quo. Our teams are the strongest. Our macro, our play style is the best. But SRG here proved that, hey, that's not all there is to MLBB.
You know, what makes me happy, despite, you know, being from the Philippines, is that because I know the story of how Coach Arc did it. This is not just, you know, a team or an organization spending all of their money getting the best players around and thinking like, hey, do something, come on, win something. No, this is not. This is process. This went through a lot of scouting, a lot of a systematic approach to the game. Even the way that they handled their opponents, like when they won against Fireflux, when they won against NIP Flash, and now how they won against the, you know, formerly the best team in the world, and now best drafters as well. It was systematic, great for the community for sure.
Wolf, on social media, we got it right. We both said SRG
That's true.
is gonna be champion,
I did.
I called it 4-7. Bring it up.
All right. Oh,
sorry, 4-3.
4-3.
I called it.
At some point in the series, I accepted the fact that I could be wrong.
Yeah.
And then we went past the threshold of Wolf being wrong.
Yeah.
And then eventually, it came down to destiny.
So, Caster Lafell, cursed.
Yes.
Panel host Lafell, blessed.
Different beast.
Different beast. Blessed.
I don't want to talk too much, man. I'm holding in tears. Like,
yeah.
You know.
Just so you know.
I understand how this is odd for you. Because again, for years now.
Yeah.
Actually, no. Not just for years. In the history of MLBB esports.
It's the biggest one.
Yeah.
Malaysia has never stood so tall.
Yeah.
Now, this is a bit special, but with them winning, I heard that there's a clip where gonna throw it over to them singing the national anthem. I mean, I don't know, like, it's something special to sing your national anthem on a different country.
History begets history.
Hey.
This has never happened.
And the thing is, when we go to M6, where they will be hosting it, they have a title to kind of defend.
They have to defend, yeah.
And no longer are we holding on to the heavy angle of no hometown country can defend. All the more now is it possible.
Yes. This is great. I mean, this is great for esports. It's great for MLBB esports. I'm very happy that this happened. Of course, I'm gonna be even more happy if Falcons AP Bren won, but it is what it is. We have to be really, I don't know. We have to acknowledge how good SRG was and how important this win, not only for Malaysia but also for MLBB esports. It's such a great moment. It's a touching moment, in fact.
This day will be remembered for years to come. This is already etched in MLBB history. So, how many other Esports World Cups we're part of, how many other mid-season cups there are.
Yeah.
Come the M Series, this event alone changed the tides of what M6 looks like. And we thought we knew a good chunk of what M6 was going to be like. We thought it was going to be, oh, it's just PH, Indo, whatever. Yeah. Akshata Arena all over again. But no, this is... It's like we're part of a brand new esport.
Exactly.
This is not just a new chapter. This is not just a new page. This is a brand new novel.
Yeah, top 1 Malaysia, top 2 Philippines, top 3 Singapore slash. Well, they're technically top 3, right?
Yeah.
Singapore is top 3.
Top 3 region, if you want to say it like that.
Now we got to look at the PlayStation top MVP, like tournament MVP, and it's Sakai's, the Sky King. Like he said it. This is his first international tournament, becoming the champion.
Yeah, man.
Becoming the MVP.
Prodigy for sure. And I love the fact that he's very humble about it. He said, we only wanted to prove that we will not be 0-4'd by, I could say, that's my understanding of what he said.
No, yeah.
And that he's dreaming.
And now we're champion. Oh.
No, legit, the guy, he's 17.
Yeah.
He's just 17.
What were you doing when you're 17? Do you have what? Do you have $1 million USD when you were 17?
Let's not talk about it. What I was doing in 17
6 years ago
is my own business. 5.
5. All right. That was me 6 years ago.
Okay.
6 years ago, I wouldn't have dreamt of $1 million US
At 17.
At 17.
All right, here's the thing. I don't want to be jumping the gun, and I don't want to be, counting my eggs before they've hatched. But Sakai's, the Sky Prince, a native of Terengganu in Malaysia, is he not now what could be the face of MLBB? Is he not the prime of what a lot of MLBB players want to be? Just playing a game I love, working through the ranks,
Play assassins,
playing assassins, all the flashy heroes, and winning $1 million.
As the PlayStation Tournament MVP, I feel like at least regionally, at least for the face of Malaysia, there you go, Sakai's. He's the guy.
That's it.
All right, I don't want to put the pressure on him, but I'd even dare say up there when you're just naming MLB around the world. Currently, this is the biggest event in our esports calendar. And by winning MVP, by winning champion, by dethroning the Philippines, I think in my book he's earned it.
Yeah.
Honestly, here's the thing. MSC has been so grand, M6 might have a difficult time topping this. But that being said, let's look at the STC play predictions. 86.
Wow. Wow.
Can someone take a picture of this? Like, I don't know. It's just like 14%.
Can you do this and then, 14%. Screenshot, please.
Yeah. Do the Andrew Garfield.
86% of y'all wrong.
We're gonna cry. There you go.
Screenshot.
There you go. Do the Andrew Garfield. Do the Andrew Garfield. No.
What is the Andrew? All right.
Yeah, you know the meme. There you go.
There you go. I went from almost crying to memeing. That's great. Thank you very much, guys.
It's a roller coaster.
You guys are helping me out a lot here.
Of course.
I'm still in disbelief, so you know.
What else are we here for?
We are actually like, and I've said this before, Gideon as well as LaFell. No matter how much I hype SRG, these guys won't accept it. It's because they're coping with trauma. Well, I guess now, for all of the Malaysian fans out there, including both of you, you now have to best believe that we live in the world where it's Malaysia.
Wait. The world just turned upside down. You're right. Yeah. Not only did we flip the predictions, but also this is Wolf full on analyzing 7 games worth
of Malaysian games?
Of a Malaysian game, and they won. This is, again, truly a change in the winds.
Yeah, it's a change.
Dude, at this point, we gotta celebrate one more Malaysian play because we are looking at the PlayStation Player Bounty, where this is the craziest. Lord Steal, and it's actually Zorn on the Grok, stealing the Lord with the wall.
Yep.
Guardian's Barrier.
Guardian's Barrier.
Look at this.
So, where is...
It's a full dance.
Eyes on Zorn, eyes on Zorn.
Eyes on Zorn. After this, he's gonna get a kill too.
And Hades already controlling it.
Yep. With the wall.
Actually, at the edge of the wall,
right as it manifests.
And the flicker, boom.
Yep. That's
kills the guy that should have secured it.
That's a beautiful.
That's serendipity. That's just...
Yep.
There you go.
Also
Zorn.
another icon in the Malaysian scene, right? And also internationally.
He's the few of Malaysia. Been
the
playing
what?
Since the few.
Oh, okay.
He's been playing since season 1.
He's my Malaysian Jordan.
Yeah, he is.
I hope this was not his last dance. Again, we've been hinting at it. There were rumors down the grapevine about 6-7 months ago.
Yeah.
I hope not. I hope if he's gonna keep doing that, please stay Zorn, please.
Yeah.
For you guys at home, your opinion matters, man. Let us know how you guys have been enjoying the MSC, because again, for us as Talents, it has been a crazy ride. Scan the QR code and hopefully we entertained you guys.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful ending to MSC. I'm happy that we ended this way, best of 7, and a new champion being crowned. Good. I think that MLB Esports will just continue to grow. A new spotlight. Well. All is well. All is well. Yeah. What a way to end it.
Honestly, at this point, I'm just hungry.
Yeah.
Feeling a dinner?
I have actually not eaten a meal since we got in.
We are already full just by watching the games.
Well, let's actually see the updated club championship.
Oh yeah.
See now how everything is shaping up. Team Falcons is still number 1 with 1,600, but Selangor Red Giants.
Selangor equals T1.
Times
SRG equals T1.
What an age we live in.
Wow. Dude, Simon should take a picture of this. Say like, Selangor Red Giants T1, potato, tomato. Same thing.
Selangor Red Giants over Team Liquid, Fnatic,
over G2.
NIP. Oh.
NIP has been here since the very start.
Wow. Here we are. We live in this era.
We live in a new era. At this point, I don't know what's going to happen in M6, man. Like, I'm worried because those that win MSC afterwards don't have a good time.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Even if we did make
look at him still not
already doubting and ever the pessimist.
This is PTSD. Come on, live in this moment. Indulge in it, LaFell.
Listen,
this is your era.
We've lived to the point where it's like when one good thing happens, something bad's gotta follow up. You know, it's like PTSD, man.
I know.
Although he is not wrong.
I need friends at this point.
What are we?
But here's the thing. For you guys at home, you guys got to catch the MLBB Women's Invitational 2024 starting on July 24th. The only all-female tournament at the Esports World Cup features 12 teams from 11 regions, breaking barriers and redefining esports. And the thing is, for all of this, I need a phone to capture the moment. So capture moments like a pro with the 6-axis hybrid gimbal stabilizer equipped camera. Asus ROG is the official gaming phone of the MSC 2024.
Are we gonna pretend like you just did not call us your friends?
You guys are my friends. You know who else are my friends?
Who else?
Amon as well as Hanabi, where the Soul Vessel Skin Series, Amon, Vessel of Deceit, and Hanabi, Vessel of Rage, are now available. You guys have up until the 5th of August to get these awesome skins. If you're looking to get them, the first draw is 50% off every single day, and a permanent Soul Vessel Series skin or item is guaranteed in the first 10 times draws. It's item, not skin. My bad. I'm sorry. But speaking of which, we gotta look to the future now. We got to see what's next. Speaking of next, MSC Next, the Project Next update is live. Discover the fresh excitement of equipment evolution and enjoy a revitalized, thrilling gameplay. Jump in now for a more dynamic and fun battle experience. I gotta say, after this whole ordeal, I feel like I'm aging in reverse. I'm going back in time. Just like the Youth Fair. The Youth Fair is here with an incredible bonuses and exciting events. Grab multiple permanent skins for free, just like Sylvana's Classroom Charm and his painted skin, Classroom Glam. More exciting events will be revealed, so make sure you guys watch out. Let me just say, I can barely see. I need my glasses.
It's getting to you. I get it. I think I would be the same if suddenly, you know, the unexpected.
That's right.
You know what? It's not even the unexpected. Again, I think a lot of people saw this coming.
Apparently 2 people in the panel.
Wait, what?
Apparently 2 people from the talents that actually voted for SRG.
Okay, Wolf, like, we've been hitting these predictions, man. Like, no wonder we're here every single day.
Yeah.
We do our job well.
Yeah.
And you know, well, the trophy's there is like,
yeah,
good job, man.
Hey, thanks.
Good job. You know, good job for you too. But we predicted it.
Yeah, yep. And here I quote.
That was awkward.
Yep. And here I quote the great band that, you know, they wrote a good song. They're called Blackpink.
Oh, okay.
As if it's your last. Always think that way.
Oh, I have a different quote. It's like, drop that money. Drop it like, I don't know. But here's the thing. For you guys at home, we're just waiting for a visual of the players walking towards the totem. You know how you have that key and then you're placing your key amongst all those champions?
Yeah.
it's something that I want to see. Like after that happens, it's like it dawns on me. It's like, yeah, SRG champions.
We actually have that.
First time in history it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Oh wait, now that I think about it, which keys are they gonna get?
Ooh.
Of course, they're gonna take F caps.
Of course, they're gonna take C9.
They did say it. Go just actually said.
Yeah, so F cap C9.
TLPH.
Yeah.
Although if it were me,
Fnatic.
no.
Huh.
If it were me, I would put Fireflux just because
Yeah,
it was
because
amazing.
They gave him one hell of a match.
Technically speaking, it should be like Fireflux, NAP Flash, and then FCAP, right?
The road to their win.
I mean, but of course, it is their choice. Gojus did say that will be C9, so I don't think that we're...
It's up to them, yeah.
I don't think we're going to change Gojus' mind, you know?
Think about this. Fireflux legit almost defeated SRG. So, what if they defeated SRG? What if they went to the grand finals?
How different would it be?
Exactly, like how different?
Why are you asking these questions?
No,
This is reality.
This is reality. You're here.
No, I'm just preparing myself because this means that M6 Fireflux could be a threat. Like
that goes without saying. That goes without saying. And I think that the reason why Fireflux, we're not seeing a lot of more Fireflux, mainly it's because of the format. Imagine if the format was different, right? But again, Lafel, don't.
Okay.
Well, in what
for you guys at home, scan the EWC broadcast survey, which is here. All right. Let us know what you think. What are your thoughts about the Esports World Cup? We like to hear from you guys. Scan the QR code and tell them how awesome MLBB is and how you guys want to keep seeing more MLBB and etc. etc.
Do that.
But yeah, do that. Say MLBB is great.
Yeah, they're great.
I'm in love with the situation we have. This is great.
It's rare that I'm speechless, by the way.
Yeah, usually.
Likewise.
It's I think this is a great opportunity to feature like how much drama Gideon and Lafel
it just
had to go
keeps
through.
resurfacing.
For whatever topic that we're bringing up, it's always like going back.
Oh, it's Humes.
There's a totem
with their key. They're walking. I want to be walking with the man. Oh man. But either way,
look at the medal.
2 million viewers.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone for watching. Woo! Many people saw.
Imbasa Melayu. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
In Tagalog, maraming salamat.
Look at that medal. It's as big as their face.
That's pretty big.
Or a fist, which means it's big as their heart.
It is as big as their heart.
That's scientific.
Yeah. So we can see Yums are they're gonna be going to the totem place, right? Where we're gonna collect some of the other keys and put it on their own trophy, which is actually separate from the. This is exclusive from the actual trophy of MSC, which is right now being held by their
Simon, the owner.
Yeah.
Simon must be proud.
Oh,
words do not do justice.
Man.
Give me a vocabulary and I can't find a word to express how I'm feeling right now.
Oh,
yes, Coach Arcada, just put it there.
They're giving the honor to Coach.
Wow.
I mean, he deserved it, man. Like, he turned the team around. There we go! SRG! We're just on the T1.
Immortality for SRG.
That's Argus. Argus said that. Immortality or death.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah,
congratulations.
There are only two things.
Immortality.
Look
or
at this.
Death.
Every single member of SRG has played a monumental role.
Yes.
Like everyone did their part.
Including the coaching staff too, of course.
Especially the coaching staff, man. The management. Like, I've been able to talk to Simon and he really like created an amazing culture, an amazing environment for everyone to be the best that they can be. And right? Oh, they're choosing. Oh, I hope we can see. Like, it's nice to see the process. They're like, okay, which one?
Cram made his choice. Who are these? This one, please.
Please let us know somehow, some way.
Okay, predictions. I think FCAP C9.
FCAP has to be there.
FCAP C9 Fireflux. Oh, these are the other.
Oh, right.
These are the ones they let go.
Yeah.
These just go into oblivion.
Yeah.
Which ones are they eternalizing into theirs?
Oh, there's okay. We have to have laser eyes for this.
You know what? Let's check out the Qiddiya highlights to see what happened throughout the entire day. I don't know about you, gentlemen, but if I were you, I would take this moment to kind of give my final farewell to everyone watching.
It's been an honor to serve on this stand, on the desk. It's historic to be a part of the mid-season Cup 2024 in Esports World Cup. I just look forward to being at your service once more.
Thank you, Esports. Thank you, MLBB, to all the fans of the professional casting of MLBB. I'm very happy to have served you for quite a long time. And thank you so much. And yeah, good game and good night.
For me, again, I feel like words doesn't express it. It has been a very long journey for this MSC. It didn't start from the wildcard. It started from every region's MPL, every region's qualifier, and then eventually getting champions over champions over champions, where teams go to the wildcard. Homeboys made through it. They gone through the group stages, the knockout stages. They themselves didn't do well, but this is the new landscape of MLBB. Like, I didn't thought MNC would be the one to change things up. This update is definitely something special, Wolf. It changes.
Yeah.
It changes the logic of MLBB.
And we're all thankful for it. This is a breath of fresh air. I think that overall, all of the fans all over the world are very happy about the result, and I'm just so blessed to be part of this, you know?
And if you're not, and I understand, you have every right to feel the way you do about the results.
That's right.
Give it time.
Give it time.
I think in the long run, this should be the best outcome for our beloved esport.
My name is Lafel. That's Wolf. That's Leo. On behalf of all the casters as well as the production, we'd like to say thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Until next time, bye-bye.
Destination, go into battle and I will confirm I'll be looking for the domination. This is the fight of a lifetime. The two I ain't giving you some. This is the fight of a lifetime. Better believe I'll be getting it done. This is the fight of a lifetime. Taking me to the one destination. This is the fight of a lifetime. I'll be looking for the domination. Knock, knock, it's my destiny. Drip, drip, it's a remedy. Throw it all at the enemy. If I don't do it, it's the enemy. Chop, chop, yeah, I'm moving in. Let's go, let the game begin. This is the fight of a lifetime. So don't need nobody here telling me. Don't need nobody here telling me how to be, what to be, who to become. Eating it too, I ain't giving you some. Better believe I be getting it done. Getting in your head and I do it for fun. Taking me to the one destination. Go into battle and I will confirm. I'll be looking for the domination. This is the fight of a lifetime. Chop, chop, yeah, I'm moving in. Let's go, let the game begin. Yeah, I'm going in for the win. This is the fight. Knock, knock, it's my destiny. Drip, drip, it's a remedy. Throw it all at the enemy. If I don't do it, it's the enemy. Chop, chop, yeah, I'm moving in. Let's go, let the game begin. This is the fight of a lifetime. So don't need nobody here telling me. Don't need nobody here telling me how to be, what to be, who to become. Eating it too, I ain't giving you some. Better believe I be getting it done. Getting in your head and I do it for fun. Taking me to the one destination. Go into battle and I will confirm. I'll be looking for the domination. This is the fight of a lifetime. This is the fight of a lifetime. Knock, knock, it's my destiny. Drip, drip, it's a remedy. Throw it all at the enemy. Chop, chop, yeah, I'm moving in. Let's go, let the game begin. Yeah, I'm going in for the win. This is the fight of a lifetime. This is the fight of a lifetime. This is the fight of a lifetime. Yeah, this is the fight of a lifetime. Yeah, this is the fight of a lifetime. The two I ain't giving you some. This is the fight of a lifetime. Better believe I'll be getting it done. This is the fight of a lifetime. the remedy. Throw it all at the enemy. If I don't do it, it's the enemy. Chop, chop, yeah, I'm moving in. Let's go, let the game begin. This is the fight of a lifetime. So don't need nobody here telling me. Don't need nobody here telling me how to be, what to be, who to become. Eating it too, I ain't giving you some. Better believe I be getting it done. Getting you ahead and I do it for fun. Taking me to the one destination. Go into battle and I will confirm. I'll be looking for the domination. If it didn't break me, it only made me stronger. If it didn't break me, it only made me stronger. Can't phase me, I'm a legend when I'm locked in. What's passion? What's pain? Gotta lose before you gain, that's the game. No shame, unfazed, you just gotta keep going, that's the game. Can't break. What's passion? What's pain? Gotta lose before you gain, that's the game. No shame, unfazed, you just gotta keep going, that's the game, that's the game.
up and don't quit. Chasing the same dream, we all